Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. It's Lisa here again with a week ahead reading, this time for our Leos. Lovely Leos. What's coming up for you guys this week? Just remember, guys, to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs because the one that resonates is the one that resonates, and sometimes it's one of each. So have a look, take what resonates, leave the rest. Also, if you could find it in your heart to like, share, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I'm just growing the channel and it really helps me out. Thanks. So straight away when I jump into the energy field, I do feel like this week there could be some financial gain for you coming in here. And I definitely feel like there's some sort of heartbreak that leads to a reversal in the way that you're looking at things. But let me get some more details before we jump into that. I do think that there is a lot of emotional and internal change happening this week and some decisions that you need to make about your future moving forward. So I would say to you, this week is all about finding your emotional stability and knowing what it is that you want moving forward so that you can step into the changes that I see coming for you. So first up, I want to say that I do see that for some of you this week, there is actually a new job on offer. So if you are looking for new work or you have applied for a role, I would say that this week, yes, you are going to get it. But it could seem at first like you may not. There's either some sort of delay in finding out about the role, or there's some sort of disappointment followed by, like, you don't get the first job that you go through, but you get the second, something like that. So just be aware that this week is all about your career and finances. And I feel like there's a reversal of how you're looking at your career and finances, or if you're not working at the moment and I'm talking about your practical affairs. So your money, what it is that you do day to day, the opportunities that you have with other people. So sometimes a new job can look like becoming a grandmother and looking after your grandkids, or it could be becoming a sister and needing to help your sister out with her children, something like that. So those roles do also matter, and they're important. So when I talk about work, I'm also talking about those other roles as well. Definitely an enlightenment this week too. It's some sort of disappointment leads to a realization about something that previously you had ignored or denied. So I think that there is an internal light that's leading you this week to the realization. See this, how there's all this light around his head? It's realizing something that through a heartbreak or a disappointment, there is actually a new direction to go in, because the Two of Wands is all about looking at the world in the palm of your hand and deciding what is it that you want to do. This is your choice. It's your time. You get to choose the direction in your life, and you get to choose that by the decisions that you make in any given moment of now. And they're asking that you trust your emotions about what it is that you want to do moving forward, because I do see that there is some sort of recognition coming for you this week. The Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles is all about other people recognizing your success and validating it for you. So I don't think that you need to try too hard this week to get that positive feedback when it comes to getting a new job or finding work. And if you're not looking for a new job and or finding work, it could just be that there's some sort of recognition of how you fulfilled your current your current project or contract at work in a really successful way that's either going to lead to a financial gain or some sort of industry recognition. For those of you who are in relationship this week, I would say that this week is a little bit up and down with the energy in relationships. I'm not going to lie. I feel like there could be a potential heartbreak coming for some of you. What I mean when I say that is that it doesn't mean that you're going to break up forever. It just means that there's some sort of disappointment in relationship that's coming through about them letting down their side of the contract, them not doing what they said they were going to do. And if they do that, it's just a realization about their character that I think is going to be quite painful to go through, but quite necessary in order to move the relationship into the next level or dimension of what it is that you're going through together. And I'm saying to you, there is potential for this relationship. I'm not saying you're breaking up forever. I'm saying that there could be some tension in relationships this week. And if there is, it's part of the building of the relationship. So all relationships have to go through challenges in order to grow. And I think that this week is one of those weeks where you might be challenged in relationship. And that can be relationship of any kind. It could be family relationships. It could be intimate relationships. But my initial gut instinct is that there are some of you out there who are going to go through some sort of relationship struggle as a result of a work change or wanting to go in a new direction at work. Ooh, symbols, signs, and messages. Don't worry, guys, you're going to get heaps of messages from Spirit this week. I think that this is one of those indications that no matter what happens, you're divinely guided and protected, and that the realizations that you're having is about how Spirit is always talking to you and always letting you know the right direction to head in for your future. This Hermit card is also about going within and finding the light within, the light of consciousness, source, spirit, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. It's like that light inside of you is giving you messages and signs and symbols outside of you. Are you paying attention this week? She who laughs, humor, perspective, and mirth. I definitely think that this is a reminder to balance out the energy of conflict or the energy of disappointment or the energy of any of the lower negative energies really. It's just a reminder to have fun with life and laugh a little bit, because I do feel like there is this need for lightening in your world at the moment. Like the stress and the pressure of having to figure out whatever it is, this new beginning that you're going into, whatever this contract is, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a work contract, whether it's a love relationship, whatever it is, the contract that you're going into this week is very significant and it's going to last a really long time. So I'm saying to you, make sure that you have checked in with your own emotions surrounding that contract and that you've lightened yourself enough to not take things too seriously, so that you can see the signs and messages around you guiding you and comforting you and letting you know that it is the right decision to move forward with whatever it is that you're moving forward with this week. Bliss, contentment, satisfaction, and security. So this lets me know that whatever it is that you're going through this week, there is an ending of the week with joy, with bliss, with peace, with contentment. It's letting me know that no matter what disappointments you go through, ultimately, those disappointments are leading you to your contentment. They're leading you to your bliss. It's just a matter of moving what doesn't resonate so that what resonates can come in. And I think that that's what's happening this week. It's like there's a lightening of your load through the beginning of a new project or a new job or a new friendship or a new partnership of some sort, that it's going to come in and be a decision that you're going to have to make. You're choosing this partnership, you're choosing this relationship, you're choosing this direction in your life. And I think that you're driving the ship right now and you can't get it wrong. So trust your internal instincts and know that whatever decisions you make this week are leading to your bliss and your contentment and satisfaction in life generally. So final messages, thanks Spirit. Final messages for our beautiful Leos, please. Week ahead for beautiful Leos. Spiritually speaking this week, guys, I really think this is a week for meditation. You are going to have some sort of alchemy or alchemical process happening in your spirit this week. So I would definitely make sure that you are using your intuition to hear your inner guidance, to make sure that you're making space and time to heal whatever broken heart you may have, whatever separation from source you may be feeling. Alchemize that into the light of the Hermit, where you are following your own internal guidance in a way that it leads you to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, really. So pay attention to those who are fickle around you this week, guys. I think that there is a need for some sort of clearing out of the people who are not necessarily being honest with you when it comes to their intentions. I definitely feel like if you make a commitment to something, if you choose to sign a contract, make sure that you're doing it with an understanding that that contract has obligation. There is obligation that comes along with that, even if it's just a friendship, even if it's like a relationship of any sort. There is a two-way street here, and there is a burden and a responsibility that you're taking on in that contract. So make sure you're not being fickle in your choices this week, is what Spirit's trying to get you to see, that you need to be sure about things this week. Perception runes. So our perception is how we create our reality, as I'm sure you guys know. And I think that this week your perception is being shifted through a disappointment into a better way of looking at your reality, and reviving your hope and bliss and contentment for the future. So if you do find that your perception is shifted this week through an external event of disappointment, celebrate, because it's the universe saying to you, hey, you were out of alignment in this place. We're going to move you out of that and we're going to put you into a new energy field where you'll be able to feel more fulfilled and more stable. So overall, really great energy this week. I hope that helps you guys. Leos, you have a great week ahead, and I will see you guys in the next one.